Welcome to Good Life Niger TV. Labour Party held a press conference on what Peter Obi did to Labour Party, and I will let you guys watch the rest of the video and tell me what your thoughts are.
Party. Some have talked about forgery, some are talking about corruption, and so on and so forth. And so we have been faced with such challenges, and I'm sure that we all equally followed how a splinter group attempted to come up in the party, which we have sufficiently dealt with, even though there is still semblance of it. We're, however, not discouraged with all of these challenges because we believe very strongly that no freedom will ever come easy. Freedom fighters obviously face several challenges. The struggle for a new Nigeria, no doubt, is really challenging. The struggle for a new country to change the status quo isn't going to be an easy one. And therefore, we equally expected that we are obviously going to face some of those challenges. We are aware of the challenges that people like Nelson Mandela faced in the struggle in South Africa. People like Obafemi Awolowo, the late Sage, and several other freedom fighters, no doubt, faced several harassment, several challenges. I'm sure even in this country, Awolowo was tried and was charged with treasonable felony and was put in prison, and several other freedom fighters. Ordinarily, some of these trending issues I would have ignored that has to do with accusations of forgery and other things that is being leveled against some party executives in Labour Party. I would have ordinarily ignored it. But we do, as a party, especially where we have those strong candidates. You know, before the emergence of Peter Obi in the party was relatively a small party. And so what we do usually is to use our officers. We use party members to, we use party officials as placeholders in order to give room for substitution. And so when it was time for Guba primaries in Ebonyi State, we didn't have a viable candidate around May. And so I instructed that he should put his name as a placeholder. And so we conducted the primaries as is usual, and indeed he emerged as the candidate of the party. And he completed his form EC09, which is affidavit of personal particulars. And this form, no doubt, was uploaded. And that, I went ahead to sign here his initial. He signed it, and it was uploaded. In the process, Peter Obi joined the party, and the party started booming. Party started growing and developed. Within 2 weeks, we had huge influx of people joining the party. And the candidate emerged from Ebonyi State. The owner of Barcelona Hotel, we call him Edward Nkego, indicated interest to run for governor under the platform of the party. The chairman was invited to the national office where he was intimated, and we all agreed that he should go and withdraw and pave way for us to conduct party primaries in line with the guideline of the party. This is his letter of withdrawal, which is submitted. Is also going to be made available to the press, and I want you to do a comparison between the signature on the withdrawal letter and the affidavit in support of personal particulars. And so he indeed withdrew, and we conducted a fresh primaries in Ebonyi State, which gave rise to the candidate of the party, which was Edward Nkegu, who emerged from that primaries. Few days later, he emerged with, the state chairman came back with another person saying that a lot of members of political parties don't pay dues. People don't pay dues. People hardly support political parties. And the only source of funding for the party as it stands today is through the sale of nomination form. And therefore funding the party, responding to challenges in the party, and so on and so forth, makes it imperative for us to arrive at that amount. And I want to say it's about the cheapest within the political parties. We believe that we must be able to draw a line between our ideology, our philosophy, being a party of the downtrodden, and the reality on the ground. And so we have looked at it and then come to that conclusion. Again, the truth is election is expensive in Nigeria. We believe that candidates who are not able to afford nomination fees, even at this level, may not be able to conclude the process of electioneering. And therefore, all of these factors put together is what resulted in that fees. And I want to say that it is about the cheapest within the committee of political parties. As to the question whether I'm running, I've said so clearly and categorically that I'm not running for governor in Edo. I'm not running, I'm not interested. I will conduct or get people to conduct free, fair, and credible primaries in Edo that will give us the best of the best to fly the flag of the party. On the issue of threats, we have made several reports on this. This has to do with issues of security. The police have graciously reinforced my security and so on. And I think I would not want to dwell much on that because it has to do with security issues. Message to party members. Let me assure all members of the party that they should remain committed, remain steadfast, continue to have hope and confidence in the leadership of the party. We've taken the party from nothing to something, and we ever remain committed to the ideas of Labour Party. I agree with the other question, which has to do with placeholder. Today, I believe that with the strength of the party, with the membership strength of the party as at today, the issue of placeholder in the party will now be a thing of the past where we can respond. Secondly, some of these people, in every battle, you leave room for reconciliation. We had thought that they will also realize themselves and then return to their father, return to the party, where we can all come together to work together. But it is the way it is to us, it's very clear that they are on a mission to destroy the party. And that's why we felt it's necessary to come out to make this clarification so that we don't continue to give room for people to malign us and assassinate our character. Like I said, those documents are scanned already. Obiora will send to you so that you are in the best position to speak on the issue and report properly on the issue. At least when they come to you next time, you should be able to have, with this information, I'm sure you have a lot of questions that you can put on to them that will either make you not to give them audience or to put them off completely. So I believe that I've covered the faith. I want to appreciate you once more.
The one you said you are going to sue.
Yes, I've actually sued them. The cases are pending. I've sued all of them, practically all of them. Defamation. Even on this case of forgery, I forgot. There's even a judgment on it. A high court gave us judgment on this issue of forgery and the rest of them. It's not immediately available. It's not part of what I scan. Probably that's why I didn't elucidate on it. But as soon as I have it, I will also make it available. I've sued all of them, and the cases are pending in courts.
Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to Good Life Naija TV to get more videos like this in the future.